Mr. Fiero and the Escape from Zeaker 2000. Chapter 10. Ticking Tensions. The sun hung low in the sky, casting a golden hue over the winding roads as Mr. Fiero gripped the wheel of his sleek black 1980 C3 Corvette. Next to him, Lady Jane Farmer looked radiant, her hair dancing in the wind. She wore a smile that lit up the day. "Isn't it a perfect day for a drive?" Mr. Fiero exclaimed, glancing at her. "Absolutely. I love our little adventures," Lady Jane replied, her eyes sparkling. "Where to next?" "Let's stop by Ma and Pop's Zeaker 2000 for some of those famous Zeaker burgers," he suggested, pointing down the road. After a delightful meal filled with laughter and shared stories, they stepped outside, the warmth of the sun now overshadowed by an unsettling chill. As they climbed back into the Corvette, an uneasy feeling settled in the pit of their stomachs. "Do you feel that?" Lady Jane asked, frowning. "Yeah, it's weird. Like something's off," Mr. Fiero responded, starting the engine. As they drove, the unease grew heavier. A silence filled the car, and Mr. Fiero glanced sideways, noticing Lady Jane's expression had shifted from joy to irritation. "Is something wrong, Jane?" he asked, attempting to keep the mood light. "Maybe you should stop asking stupid questions," she snapped, her voice sharper than usual. Mr. Fiero's eyes widened in shock. "What's with the attitude? I thought we were having a good day." "Good day? You mean the day you spent ignoring me while ogling that waitress?" she retorted. "Excuse me? I was just being polite," he fired back, his voice rising. The tension thickened, and as they argued, it felt as though they were not just disagreeing, but were filled with a profound disgust for one another. The chirping of birds and the soft rustle of leaves seemed to fade, replaced by the sound of their escalating fight. Suddenly, Lady Jane pulled over to the side of the road, her face pale. "This is ridiculous. We're acting like strangers. Maybe we need some space," Mr. Fiero muttered, shaking his head in disbelief. "Or maybe we need to figure out why we feel this way," she insisted. "There's something ticking in the sky. I can feel it." "Ticking? What are you talking about?" he asked, his anger dissipating slightly. "Father Time and his gang of time bandits might be behind this. We need to figure out what's going on," Lady Jane said urgently, her intelligent eyes searching his face. Mr. Fiero blinked, realization dawning on him. "You think this is a time manipulation thing?" "I know it is," she affirmed. "We need to make ourselves sick purposely. It might shake off whatever he's done to us." "Are you out of your mind?" he replied, horrified. "We're not going to actually hurt ourselves, just, induce a little discomfort. We have to feel normal again," she said, determination shining in her eyes. With a reluctant nod, they decided to swallow their pride in their meals. After a few minutes of strange grimaces and stomach-churning antics, they finally began to feel the tension easing. "Okay, let's retrace our steps," Mr. Fiero suggested, gripping the wheel firmly as they headed back to Zeaker 2000. As they arrived at Ma and Pop's, they looked for their previous acquaintances, Sandra, Mr. Weller, Grandmama Ma, and especially Hair of the dog. "Let's start with Hair of the dog," Lady Jane proposed, recalling the odd encounter from earlier. He was acting peculiar, too. They found him lounging outside a nearby tavern, his unkempt hair bobbing in the wind. "Hey, Hair, we need to talk," Mr. Fiero called out. "Sure thing, Fiero. What's the fuss?" Hair of the dog replied, a sly grin on his face. Something's been messing with our heads today, and we think it might be you, Lady Jane said pointedly. Hare's eyes flickered, his casual demeanor shifting. What? Me? You two look like you've seen a ghost. Cut the act. We know your father time in disguise. Mr. Fiero shouted, the tension rising again. The atmosphere turned electric as Hare's smile widened into a knowing grin. Well, well, you're sharper than I gave you credit for. Before they could react, Hare of the dog pulled out a mighty second hand, a shimmering golden clock hand that seemed to manipulate time itself. Let me give you a taste of my powers, he declared, the air around them swirling with energy. Not if we can help it, Lady Jane shouted, stepping forward with fierce determination. She lunged at him, grabbing for the clock hand. Mr. Fiero joined her, and they struggled against Hare's newfound strength. Together, they combined their efforts, pulling with all their might. In a flash of brilliant light, they yanked the clock hand from his grasp, causing a rift in the air. Hare's form began to shift, revealing his true nature as Father Time. No, you can't do this, he yelled, panic evident in his voice. Oh, but we can, Mr. Fiero replied, adrenaline pumping. They hurled him into the rift, where he was banished to a distant dwarf planet of ice and frozen despair. As the portal closed, they both slumped against the Corvette, panting. Did we really just do that? Mr. Fiero asked, breathless. Looks like we did, Lady Jane replied, a smile breaking through her earlier irritation. And look at us, back to normal. Yeah, he said, chuckling. I guess we're a pretty good team, even when time gets tricky. Forever and always, she said softly, linking her arm with his as they drove away, the sunset painting the sky in vibrant colors, signaling the end of yet another extraordinary adventure.